Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video. Guiding Light here, and in this one we're going to be going over the new rarest skins in Fortnite, and we're going to be talking about whether or not they're going to be coming back into the game. Now, these skins have been around for quite a while, and some of them have just previously made their return, and some of them are set to make their return here in the future. So I'm going to start off with the very first skin here called the Ghoul Trooper. Now, this is an extremely rare skin as of right now in Fortnite if you're watching this the day the video came out, but there's a good chance that this skin is actually going to be coming back to the item shop here very shortly in Fortnite. Now, if you take a look over on Epic Games' Fortnite account for Twitter, they've actually put up a bit of a teaser for what's going to be coming out in Fortnite in a few days called the Fortnite Mares. Now, this was actually out last year, but it's coming back again. And this time around, the Ghoul Trooper will most likely be making its return with this event, as teased here in this photo. Now, with the Ghoul Trooper on its way back, it's no longer going to become one of the most rare skins in the game. You know, Skull Trooper was one of the rarest skins in the game, but with how it was blasted on the item shop, it became one of the most used skins in the game just previously over the last week. So, who's to say that the Ghoul Trooper won't be the same here in a few weeks? Now, with that being said, I wanted to talk about some of the skins that at least right now actually are some of the rarest skins in the game, and the ones that I believe will continue to be rare for quite some time to come. So on this list of skins, I'm honestly going to put the Ghoul Trooper at the last place spot because there's a good chance this skin's going to come back in 2 weeks and become one of the most popular skins in Fortnite. Now, besides just looking out for the Ghoul Trooper, there's a couple more skins that you guys actually do want to be on the lookout for just in case they do happen to reappear in the item shop sometime soon. Now, this stream is extremely rare and hardly any people ever do run it. Now, for only 800 V-Bucks, if this skin ever does come back, if you do pick it up, it's actually quite the old skin and has not been in the item shop for over 6 months. Now, if you're an OG, you're definitely going to remember the skin that I'm talking about, and I even know a few people on my friends list that have it, but we've got the skin called the Tracker. Now, this skin was actually sold 3 times in the item shop previously, but the last time that it was seen was back in March. So if you're a Season 1, 2, or 3 player, you definitely have seen this skin in the shop, and I'm sure you've seen it running around back when the skin had first come out. But ever since then, the skin has become extremely rare due to the popularity of other skins and other OG skins coming back that people didn't think were going to be coming back, like the Red Knight and skins like that. Skin kind of got left behind, and a lot of people have actually forgotten about it. Now, the very last time that this skin was sold was actually on March 20th of 2018. So if this skin ever does make its return to the item shop in the next few weeks or even next couple of months, this is definitely a skin you're going to be wanting to pick up. So due to the fact that multiple seasons have gone by and this season has still not yet been sold again, if you see this thing in the item shop, you're definitely going to want to pick it up, especially for only being 800 V-Bucks. Now, although there's no guarantee whether the skins I've already mentioned will ever make the return to the item shop or not, these next couple of skins that I want to talk about will most likely be making their return to the item shop in a few months. So these skins, if they ever do make their return in December, these skins are actually part of the Christmas pack that came out last year, and there's a possibility this Christmas in a few months they're going to be coming back around as well. So if you missed any of those skins last year, that is when you're most likely going to be able to pick them back up. But moving on for some more skins that you guys most likely haven't heard about, there's some skins here that may or may not ever make their return to the item shop. But now, at first it was thought that these skins were never coming back, but recently there's been rumors that most of these skins actually could come back. And after what's already happened with the Red Knight and the Skull Trooper, how most people thought that those skins would never come back, but then they ended up actually coming back, I want to just say that pretty much any skin at this point is open to coming back, regardless of what has happened, because we've already seen it multiple times. You know, we've said the skins said that they weren't coming back, and then the skins end up coming back. Even some of the most exclusive skins that were only supposed to be part of the starter pack ended up being sold in the item shop one day, even after it was advertised saying that it would never be coming back. So whether you're an OG or you're brand new to Fortnite, if you ever see this skin here, the Recon Expert, in the item shop, I would most definitely go and pick it up. If these skins ever do happen to come back in the item shop, this skin is extremely rare and has only actually been in the item shop once all the way back in Season 1. Now, in terms of all the OG skins, this is actually my all-time favorite skin just due to the fact of how rare it is. You would never see anyone running the skin. I've literally never once seen it in a real game personally. And on top of that, it has a unique style and look to it that you don't see on any other character. Now, before we get into the last 2 sets of skins, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about an emote that is extremely rare to the game, that if this thing ever comes back, I would actually pick it up, and I don't really see very many people talk about it. Whether they forgot about it or whether or not it's just really not that popular, I'm not sure, but this emote only was around for 1 month, and it was part of the July 4th event that was actually really short that came out back last summer. No, it hasn't been around in the item shop ever since July, but because it hasn't been around in a while, if I saw it in the item shop in the next couple weeks, or if they decided to finally drop it, just like a stealthy emote and no one really notices it's there, I would be on the lookout for it because this thing's actually pretty rare and there's a good chance it won't be back in the item shop for a while if it is sold. Now, with that out of the way, though, I did want to get back into these last couple of skins. Now, if you guys have been around since day one, you definitely know the couple of skins that I'm about to be talking about. But if you're newer to the game or maybe aren't into rare skins that much or don't know much about Season 1, these two skins were actually only available to players that leveled up not their battle pass, but their actual overall level. So if you guys were part of the Fortnite community back in Season 1, there actually wasn't even a battle pass available. The game wasn't even popular enough yet, and Epic Games just hadn't really thought of up the battle pass just yet, so they hadn't implemented it into the game. So back in Season 1, the only way to actually get skins that were exclusive would be to level up your overall account level. Now, once you hit rank 15, you would unlock this skin called the Aerial Assault Trooper. Now, after you ranked up again all the way to level 20, you would unlock access to the Renegade Raider. Now, due to the fact that Season 1 had such a limited player access, and of those amounts of players, the people that hit rank 20 and then wanted to put money into the game made these two skins some of the rarest skins in the game. So they never came back after Season 1 because they were only a part of the leveling system, and they never were put into the item shop either. So there's a very small chance that sometime in the future these skins could hit the item shop. Always hearing crazy rumors about how the Season 1 skins and even some of the Season 2 Battle Pass skins are supposedly supposed to hit the item shop at some point in time, but we aren't really sure as to what the exact date and time of that is even going to be, if it even happens at all. I mean, it's just like the gifting system at this point. Like, we know it's coming, but we just don't know exactly when it's coming or why Epic Games is taking so long to bring it back out. It really doesn't make much sense anymore, and they just like to keep us out of the loop about certain things for whatever reason it is. So it's really just up to Epic. Unfortunately, there's not really any sort of secret information I can give you, like, no, this is the exact date Renegade Raider or any of these skins are coming back. But for now, all we have are the rumors. Now, I'd be very surprised if they did this anytime soon. Pretty controversial subject right now. There's all the people that missed out on the skin that would love to buy it the second it came out, and then there's all the people who purchased it and got to have the limited access for it that say, no, I want the limited access. I don't want anyone else to have the skin. I was here in Season 1, they weren't, so, why did they get the skin? So it's pretty controversial. No one really knows what the right or wrong answer to the problem really is. So that's why it is really just up to Epic to decide whether or not they want to make a bunch of money or whether or not they want to upset their community. Now, the reason I really do think that Epic Games will just decide to make more money is because either way, people are going to be mad whether they keep the skin away from people or they give the skin out. People are going to be angry, so I would not be surprised at all if we saw these skins in the item shop at least sometime before the end of Fortnite. And there's a good chance we might not ever see them, but there's also this small chance that we could. There's just no real telling what Epic Games decides to do. Now, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. I know this is kind of out of the ordinary. It's not one of my quick guides that I got out for you guys, but I do hope that you guys were entertained and were pretty informed by these skins that you may or may not know about. So if these skins come back to the item shop, I would be on the lookout for them, and I would definitely pick all of the skins up that I mentioned if you're into collecting rare skins. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like down below so I know to make more videos just like this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.